Hi everyone. So let's move to the question number C. So basically C was this time C was easy. Okay, so here the only tricky part was that handling large value around model bit, and little bit tricky part was there. I will explain during explaining the code. Okay, so let's first discuss the what was the question asked. Now we have given a binary string consisting of 0 and 1. Okay, so we could do what we could do that we could erase any character from that, and we have to make alternate 0101 or 1010 operation. Okay, so this was what we have to do. This was the basically what we need to do. Now we have to two things we need to do that. We have to find the minimum numbers of operation what we will needed, and the number of different shortest sequence of operation. Things to be noted that here is that the sequence of operation here is important. Okay, uh, okay, this was the question asked. So basically, as you could example see that 10010. So here as you can see there is two zeros, so we just need to delete 10. So this would be giving us solution 1010. So number of moves required would be 1. Now suppose in the second example, as you could see there is 3 ones, so we have to delete 2 ones, so number of moves would be 2. So first part is very easy one. So let's discuss the approach. Okay, as you could see the option, number of moves is very easy. We just need to count the number of similar ones. Now as you we have added just the uh, whatever the last element. Suppose here it is 0 or 1, we have added to the back, so that we don't need to check that boundary condition. Could take care for itself. Okay, so that's what basically we do. So in case there is a mismatch of characters, we calculate number of count whatever is that, and we initialize it to 0, and number of moves would be total number of counts minus 1. As you could see there is 50 for in this example, so we would be have to delete 4 zeros. As there is 5 1, so we have to delete 4 ones. So I think this part would be very clear. Total count, this would be giving us our moves. Now a total number of values, this is the tricky part. Now how to calculate this? Now suppose so these are just basic example. We would be considering this example. Okay, now as you could see, first let's discuss the approach of permutation and combination. Okay, so as you could see that there is three ones. Okay, so we have to delete two. So we could choose any two option from the three, that is 3C2. Now this would now, this would be giving how to choose two elements. Now we have to delete those. Now since we have to also consider their permutation. Suppose we choose 1 or 3, then 3 and 1 we could also choose 3 and 1. So we need to multiply by 2 factorial. So basically this gives the formula of count C count minus 1 into count minus 1 factorial. So mainly this would be giving you the n factorial part. Okay, now another thing is to be noticed. Okay, since we are taking permutation, what permutation would be whatever we have deleted, we have only that much space. Suppose we now suppose here as you could see in this example, there is a total number of moves required would be 4 plus 4 8. So we could basically we would be having the possibility of permutation part would be 8 permutation. Okay, and we could choose this in 5 C4 ways, 5c4 was 0, and in the one case, how could we choose 1, 5c1, 5c4 ways. Now these would be total number of ways. Now now we could so we have now have total what number of elements, total 8 elements. Now we have to arrange those 8 elements. So to arrange this 8 element, we would be multiplying with 8 factorial. So what could this giving us the formula? Basically, we have to count the number of common elements, so their number of choices. So here it would be multiplied, not plus, because we have to choose this path and this path. These are not in parallel, these are in series. Okay, so if there is in series, we multiply. Now if there is would be parallel, then we would be adding those process. Okay, this is the principle of selection, and this is from the principle of selection, basic properties of permutation and combination. If you have any problem, you could concern your 11 12 JE part, or any book which explain permutation and combination. So how we are reaching, hope you would be clear with this, how we are reaching this formula. So basically this was what we have to do. And as you could see, basically we are just storing the count here, just multiply, we are just doing this part, and after the total part we have just calculated the factorial from the total count, and this would be giving us our answer. Okay, another thing to be is noted here is that we have to pre-compute the factorial. Okay, since the factorial is in itself quite large, range is 2 to 10 to the power 5, so we have to pre-compute before p. Otherwise you might be facing a time exceeded limit if you calculate factorial inside this test cases. So you must pre-compute this part, and must you also must be aware of mod part, because as you know, the factorial would be very large, so this would be creating havoc after some value. So this was all basically in question number 3, and next we will be seeing question number D part. In case you have any trouble in understanding anything, just ask in the comment. It may happen that I'm not able to communicate what I thought. May have also some communication issue. So if you have any suggestion, just comment down. We'll try to improve on the explanations on next discussion. So see you soon.